My first off-road vehicle was a motorcycle, and I got that when I was 14 years old. And then when I turned 16, you know, your body changes a little bit, and I discovered sleeping bags, ice chests, and girls, and I couldn't carry all that stuff on my motorcycle, so I decided I better get something I can carry it in, and obviously that was the perfect little Jeep that I bought from this little old lady from Pasadena. Owned it, and I fell for it 100%, and I soon became a Jeep mechanic because it was a wore-out Jeep. I just said, this is Rod Hall, 100%. I like this. I'm out by myself. I get to make all my own decisions. I was hooked right then. Well, it was a great time in my career because that was the first factory ride I had. Ford had got into the Bronco game, and they got a lot of seconds because my little Jeep kept beating them. The drop says, I know how to take care of that, Rod. I'm going to build you a Bronco. And you don't have to do anything but get in and drive, and you can have whatever you win in the way of money. And I said, this is me. It was just the heartbeat of my life for a long time. I'd get in that thing and fire it up, and that would be my car. Loved it. You know, I won the Baja 1000 overall in 1969 in a little Bronco, and beat the motorcycles by about 10 minutes. That's when I used to pole vault out of bed. I don't do that anymore either, and I liked that because I didn't feel like I was ever, you know, Walker Evans or an Ivan Stewart, because those guys were fast. I think the production cars is what my talent was, and I just stayed with it. I had opportunities to go drive modified cars, but I needed to make a living too.
I grew up in the off-road world. As a small child, I was eating rocks and playing in the dirt while my grandfather, father, mother were teaching people how to off-road race. My whole life has been revolved around it. I just always felt that the adrenaline that comes with it, the teamwork that comes with it, so much of the unknowing that comes with it, I just fell in love with it. It is so much work, and there are so many nights when I'm like, man, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, I haven't eaten, you know, this is my last 10 cents, you know, what am I doing? And then the next day you wake up and you're like, hell yeah, all right, we're leaving for the race tomorrow. And all that adrenaline is back, and when you get out on that race course, all of those thoughts go away, and it's time to compete, it's time to do your best, and it's time to put yourself in positions that you're not necessarily comfortable with, and then when you come out successful, you are a better person, and I love that. I love being proud of myself at the end of the day.
I've never been the big guy, you know, in racing. There's always been somebody that gets more limelight than I do, but I don't chase it anyway, because I think fame is a sin, because you have a moment and then you love it, and then you got to have another fix within a couple of weeks. Hell, I don't need a fix because I've never been really famous, so I like that. And I've kept it that way on purpose.